here we are. Jagrati, you already know. No, this is a small community of sketchnoters. There might be other communities also across India for sketchnoters, but this is I started personally for myself initially to have community and people around me to be accountable to. Because when we learn in community and in a setup like this, I think the learning is a lot more, and it is not just constrained to you yourself, but no, others also join you in the same journey. Been doing this for almost 4 years, I would say by now.
Okay.
Earlier we were three. Now, no, as you can see, we have grown to couple of more. And the intention is very simple, straightforward, which is to kind of sketch every day consistently through atomic sketches, build that habit, and while doing that, kind of build your visual thinking abilities, and not just restrain it to sketchnoting, but also how to apply sketchnoting in real life. So that has been the thing. The three key pillars, which I kind of know now that I connect the dots, are like creativity, consistency, and community, on which this entire thing is based on. And Jatin, Kanupriya, Ankur, they have been an amazing community members who have been kind of consistently showing up almost every day since last 3 years. And together we have, I would say we would have sketched no more than 900 or 1,000 sketches
Yeah, I
together.
keep observing, but then because of the work, I cannot be that active, but then I try to be.
Totally understand. Totally understand. So yeah, that's again another thing that no, we want to kind of take off that fear of being judged, because different people come with different level of sketching practice. For some it is like long forgotten habit of childhood. For some it is like, hey, I only drew a couple of stick figures during my childhood, and after that my job has never required me to kind of do that, and hence I never even lift pen and paper. And this is more like a practice, or a more like um, time to kind of go back to roots, and start thinking with pen and paper, which is zero technology. Of course they are technology, but zero digital screen based technologies. So yeah, with that, no, I just hand over to you. Stage is all yours. And
Right.
just for everybody, this is getting recorded. I'll chip off the initial part. um, Folks who wants to go off camera, please do that.
Right, I'll just start. This is the presentation what I had taken to the World Sketchnote Week. So I hope it's visible and I'm audible.
No, so Jagrati, right now
Okay, I
we
need
can
to
see only
present. Okay,
your,
okay, okay.
yeah.
I made a mistake. Right, I need to
Let
present it.
me also give you.
You need to, exactly, you need to give that presentation to me. Then only
Yeah.
I'll be able to start.
Can you see if you are able to do that?
I'll just see whether I'm able to start broadcasting.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay. The screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Over here, it's okay. It was showing me that it's taking time. So basically, I started what I did in World Sketchnote Week. That is what I'll be sharing, and certain things more. I believe that that was more of a certain things. So I'm an educator, visual thinker, which I have. Like I just started practicing by attending a summit, and then I really loved the idea and I got into it. I hope the screen is very clearly visible, and even I'm audible.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's
yes,
all
it is.
good.
You're
Works
all
great
good.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right. Okay. So I belong to Rajasthan, and yeah, definitely it's a desert area, but it's very traditional. And like I belong to India, that's the charm of it. Right now, I'm working with Vidyashram International School in Jodhpur. And before you start off, I want that you should just share your inner feeling. How are you feeling today when you have started up? You're feeling positive, you're feeling cloudy, like there are bit clouds between and the sun in between, or it's rainy, or there is you're overwhelmed, or it's a rainbow. I believe it should be positive. So, can you just draw any one figure? Whatever your feelings are, and can we share it?
I'm a little cloudy today. Unsure.
Okay.
I'm rainbow.
Oh, wow.
I'm Sunny,
Okay.
not Deol.
I'm also rainy.
Right, cool. Oh,
I,
thanks
I
for
am
sharing.
rainy today.
Okay.
Little tired. Like
Little
slept very
tired,
late.
right? Sunday, yeah. Are you
No,
the
slept very
Sunday
late. I
comes?
think three I slept and then I just woke up because I know that I need to attend this.
Okay. Oh, that's real dedication. Okay. So, okay. In our tradition, we have that whenever we start something, we should always pay gratitude to our mentors. So I would say that when I started, I got into sketchnoting through Piyush Modi, who's running Visible Thinking School. So he was the one of the person who introduced sketchnoting to me. Then in the summit, I came across Eston's sketchnote school. That is how I get into more of sketchnoting, trying and all. From educational point of view, I'm following Dognell, the person who runs verbal to visual. And there are two more people. I don't know whether they're really aware that I am learning cartooning and all these things from Bhavya Desai and Veronica. I really don't know whether they really know it, because Piyush, Aston, and Dog really knows that I'm following and I'm into the group and I'm practicing. But Bhavya and Veronica, I really like their cartoons and all. And as on add-on, we always plan certain things where we have to improve our skill. So I really like doing that. The giraffe, what I did, and these images also are quite given by Veronica, because we take inspiration from each other and what we are going forward. So it's basically that way. Okay, we all doodle, right? We all doodle. So when it comes to education, doodling is more for a fun, right? When we doodle, we sketch out. It's something which is more related to enjoyment, relaxation, and we keep trying. But definitely, when we give them metaphor, we create certain icon. They become really, really important from the point of view of education. So I'll take you forward further. How I started my journey, it was long back, how this visible thinking became important, and I felt that the student should really know about it. It was that I attended Project Zero of Harvard, which talks about visible thinking. Now, if we talk about visible thinking, it is for the student, right? Right? They're running lot many thinking routines which can be applied to education. So basically, in that session, what I saw was that when young children also, when they are young, even we learned a lot of concept, but education was quite different during our time, and education is quite different these days. So in the session what I attended and what I saw was that they asked us to draw a slide. Even they said that when you are making this, we need to make thinking visible for the students, and how it is applicable. When you're drawing a slide, when we ask the student to draw a slide, when the child is climbing, right, it is ascending, and when it is sliding down, that is descending. So once a child practice this kind of drawing and ascending, descending, the concept will never, never, ever move out from that person's mind what is ascending and descending. Young children, when they start off and certain things are taught in that manner, definitely the concepts are very, very clear. Uh, my would be more on education base. So secondly, another thing was contraction and expansion. So when we are blowing the balloon, it is more of expansion. And when the air is taken out, it is more of contraction. So basically, expansion and contraction. And I really, really like that idea, that visible thinking, how when the child is aware of what he's thinking, the thinking becomes visible to him. The clarity comes into him, and there is alignment also of what they require gets into them. So I'm taking you to another thing. All of you, I want that you should observe this picture. And what is the first thing that you see? What do you think you can draw, or you can use it in verbal? And what do you wonder about? Three things that you need to do. What you see, what is the first thing that catches you? You can draw, and even you can use verbals also. Draw what you see, what you think, and what you wonder about the picture. Please observe it. Whatever the first thing that you see, you can draw or you can write. What do you think after seeing this picture? And what is one thought that keeps you or gives you a cushion? I'm waiting. Yes, can you share it if you have done it?
So I saw that pile, big pile of, I think, some garbage or something
Garbage is there,
is
right?
first, and then I think uh, this this child's eye,
Right.
and I wonder that
Spark,
why
right.
two children are looking in opposite direction.
Direction.
That
Right. And what any question that comes to your mind?
question in the sense like
What do you wonder? There's
that,
something that keeps you, gives
so
you a
wonder
question.
is, yeah, so for me the wonder was, that's what like what these two children are finding so interesting
Sting,
that
right.
they are seeing in opposite direction.
Right. Anybody else would like to contribute?
Just to add, like, what is the man showing them?
Okay.
Like that has grabbed the attention of majority of the crowd,
Proud,
and they're finding
right.
it so enthusiastic about it. Second, really do feel hopeful about this. Like, yeah, there is um, chance, and there is a possibility of upliftment, right? Like to
Right.
create the opportunity.
Okay. Anything that gives you any kind of cushion that comes to your mind?
I guess I would just say the hope that comes through
Oh,
it.
okay. So, right. So basically, this is Harvard. I see, I think, and I wonder. When children start observing things, they start thinking and they start wondering what their thoughts are. They make the thinking visible. And that is what Harvard's, there is a project Zero, which has prescribed certain thinking routines and which emphasizes that we should help children to make thinking more visible. How are they thinking? What are they thinking? And once the child is aware, the thinking is very clear to them, they really get to know what they actually thinking. That's why it is called. So coming down to the education part, I probably, you're into sketchnoting, you would be aware that among all the five sensory organ, it is basically eyes that captures the most. When we see things, that's why drawing and doing really makes a positive impact. And images are processed 60,000 times faster than the text. That's why when we bring this sketchnoting into education line, we are really helping children in an amazing manner. We are helping them to process things to understand things. And what I have observed in my own life, that when I am into sketchnoting, I slow down. And once you slow down, you become reflective, you become more aligned. And anything when drawn or written down, any problem also in your life or whatever you are facing, you are halfway through the problem. You simplify things in your life, you clarify things in your life. So I believe sketchnoting, not only from education point of view, but then it should be introduced to every person, it should be part of every person's life to come in alignment with everything. I believe you all are sketchnoters. You would have definitely observed the same. The connection, the grouping definitely has brought us together because we get inspiration. I've been following Jatin, I've been following Ahir, and they are very inspirational. The small, how you use the page, like, and you draw the certain quotation, and the way you do it, it's simply wonderful. So definitely we draw inspiration from each other, and that's the most wonderful part. Right. This is what I would like to display, how my children are working, how they are using certain visuals in their classroom. They are learning through all these visuals and other things. That is what they have been doing in the classes. Even this word art we have been following. The poems have been certain icons we are giving them, and that is what they are doing it. So grow, stitch, splash. When you associate the things and the vocabulary becomes so simplified, and even everything becomes so wonderful. If you see the Lake is Isle of Innisfree, there's a man who's working in a city who yearns for the old days when he was very young. He was a child, he would live in his village. So it's in his heart, deep down, he has a yearning to go back to his village, to have a cottage there. He want to grow bean plants out there. He want to have beehives around. So that all has been depicted. He wants to see the night. He wants to enjoy the night with the stars and all that. So he wants to finally go to Innisfree, and that is deep down he's feeling in the heart. So this is my work. What Because when I assign certain things, I really believe that even I should be aware of how to go about it. Whether I am able to practice this, then only I'll be able to guide the students, right? So this is Slumber Did My Spirit Seal, a very famous poet, William Wordsworth, whose beloved has expired. So slumber is a metaphor which is used. Um, and basically, he's trying to accept that she will not come back and she's become part of the nature. So death is something which is inevitable. We have to accept, and that acceptance only can bring us peace, right? Then there are times when we are overstressed with the work, and delegating work is not bad. So one presentation is related to that. Recently, I've started with this thing, animal journal, where I'm doing animal journaling, where I find out certain facts and I try to figure out how it is. And I was there are so many times when even I am surprised that I was not aware of so many things, like flamingo. The children, their children are gray in color, and as they grow up, they turn pink in color, and the milk is provided by parents through the mouth. Through the mouth, the milking is done through the mouth, and the gray, gradually as they grow, they turn pink in color. And that was such a beautiful. So I did with crab, and I did with this rattlesnake. This is Cornell pattern. If you see this, this is a Cornell pattern. What I have used, this is hexagonal pattern. What Like, these are all patterns which can be used in education, right? This is hexagonal Cornell. I'll be discussing about how I have been implementing, and this is what I want my students to learn, specify, and all. This We give a title, then there's one column which should be 25%, and the other column has 75% where we depict certain things and all. And to my surprise, when I was doing with turtle, I was surprised that these days turtle and tortoise do not have teeth. I did that on turtle and tortoise. They have keratin beak, and they even they can crush fishes, and they eat leaves and all through that. So that was so amazing. So this animal journaling I've just recently started, and I'm enjoying it all the more because over here, when I read about seahorse, I was surprised that the male does the more of a mothering task. So it was wonderful when I started and I got into it. So this is one thing. So coming down to Cornell method, how it is implemented. See, Cornell method is used outside for note making. So initially you require subject and the name, date, whatever your title, you're discussing about it. Then the second column is divided into two. One is 25%, which consists of cues. Why, what, when, where. It can have certain images, certain pictures, or and the other side can have Venn diagram and other things to depict that. And last comes the summary, just a liner would do, just in line. So this is Cornell method of note making, which has been put forward in Sketchnotes. Okay, moving further. So you can see this is a poem Amanda, where there's a controversy between parent and the child. The child is checked too much. So the girl she's nagged not to bite the nail. The parents try to be very particular with the children. And this girl, she goes into an imaginative world where one time she wants to be a mermaid. Second time, she want to be orphan so that nobody checks her, and she would play in the sand. She would make designs with her foot. At the same time, last time he wants to be Rapunzel, and she will never let her hair down so that nobody will come and disturb her. So it's basically the reality versus how we check up how the nagging disturbs children. It's completely on that, how this girl Amanda wants to escape. So if you can see, I've given the heading, then parents, and these are the cues, which is covering 75%, and 25%, and 75% is basically the notes, and last we end off with summary. So this is Cornell pattern of note making. Should we move further?
Yeah, Jagrati, just one question is this something that the kids have done?
No. This is something when I had introduced. See,
Okay.
it's been some time where I have got into this. To tell you, it's been 6 months. So I'm trying to implement these things. So definitely, I have to draw a pattern so that they can learn how to go about with it.
Okay.
Right. So this is another Macbeth, what the way I had represented, because initially if I show them, see, the children will not start, but I have started explaining the chapters through this way, through sketchnoting. So they enjoy. For the first day, they were really surprised and they were wondering why I'm taking them there. I told them that you don't have to worry about whatever pattern and designs you are making. It's okay. But it's only when you draw, because I really believe in this concept and I really want to implement that my children should get into it. So this is pattern what I have drawn so that I show it, and now they've started coming into. Abhi, they are following brick pattern majorly. They flow with the flow. They should accept it, and then they'll be able to diversify. That is what. Can I move further?
Yes, please go with the flow.
Okay, so these are one-pager activities. One-pager activities is something which generally that gives a independence to the students to present the way they want to. Like in between, they can put the character, and they can mention the characteristics of the character, diverse characteristics of the character, how that person is going about, what was wrong that person, perspectives of of children can be written and mentioned. This we are doing in the classes. See, overview, perspective, key strength, and any criticism. If they want certain changes, we do expect children that you can end the story in some other pattern, so they can draw and they can write certain words as well with that. So this is all what is being done. So I hope one pager would be clear.
Yes, this is
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah.
Right. So this is being implemented. Can we have a small warm up? I believe, can we draw certain things and all? That would be good, if you don't
absolutely.
mind, or I should proceed further with the with what I'm doing, the way you want.
Yeah, we normally start these sessions with warm-up exercises.
Warm up, right? So we
But
will.
yeah,
I'll switch over there, because as it is, we have discussed two things. Later on, I can take you further
sure.
for other things also, right? So can I switch over to the warm up?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Right. So let's start with the dot. Oh, sorry. I need. Right. Let's begin with small warm up. How we start, how I started introducing it to the students. I'll start with that. Okay. A simple dot. Let me change the color palette. Dash, a line, then certain dashes, dot, and certain dashes. Then we'll go down to E, swiggle E. Then we'll make certain swiggle E's. Then we'll make L. We'll make few L and E's. This is just a warm up, right? So that we get into the flow and we can come down to drawing. Then we can have a diagonal. There can be some lightning. We can try to climb some peak. I hope you're able to follow. I'm not rushing.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
Okay.
It's just
Okay,
fine.
then I hope I'm fine. I'm going slow. There's no
This is just fine, Jagrati.
right,
This is
right,
the
right.
right pace. Yes, please go ahead.
Circle, square, triangle, oval, and let's make a star. A flower. Let's draw a tulip. A cloud. A teardrop. Almond. And let's come down to few arrows with what we have learned. Let's make some frames. We are doing everything with what we have learned. We are not going apart from that. Let's come down to speech bubbles. We are holding conversation. It can be connection, right? Conversation, connection. Then we can go down to long alphabets. Then we can go down to doubles. Then we can go down to bubbles. Right? Okay. Then we should come down to certain phases. I'll go slow. I hope you're able to follow me.
Yep.
Okay. So um, just draw 6. Draw a semicircle. Just opposite to it. I hope you're able to follow. I'm not fast.
This is good, Jagat.
Okay. Made a triangle. I've just 2 strokes here and there. And okay, now 2 circles. And a semicircle. Again, a circle over here. I hope you're able to follow.
Yes.
Okay. Then, okay, I'll require specs. 2 circles linked. Specs behind the ears. A semicircle here. Not very happy. I hope you're able to follow.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's do the labeling, how we start with the title. Draw a rectangle. Okay, bring underneath, draw a straight line. And then, so that whenever you have to set any title or something, you can. For title, we can nail it or we can tape it. Right, for the headings. Okay, if we go down to some word art. Okay. It would be fall, where we are showing that something is falling. L. Tie. Bird. Okay. I hope all of you was able to follow, so that because I need to change the sheet. If you are through.
Yes, Jagrati.
Okay. I'll just. Okay. So this word shark looks like shark. I don't know whether we have done edge. I don't remember. Burn. Burn can be another, there can be another pattern of displaying burn. We can use logs, what we use in campfire, and then it can be burn. Right? It's more of a One of my favorite icon. I really like drawing this for message or to convey something. Message can also be okay. Let's play with circle. As I'm doing animal journaling, I experimented a lot with small cute icons. Today you must be feeling as though you've gone to your childhood days, right?
Absolutely. It's fun to be child again.
Right. It's always. I believe we always have that child inside us, but then we have to behave in a responsible manner because we have grown up. Mm.
I'm feeling I should also be I should also be the student of Vidyashram
Mm.
International School.
Yeah, I was also thinking we should attend some classes directly in school.
We'll play with the circles only. How circles can give us lot many images, right?
First, I thought this will be a kettlebell, the
Okay.
turtle. But yeah, it turned out to be a turtle. Yeah.
Oh. I hope you're able to follow me.
Yes.
Those who have children, they can draw with them. You can practice with your children. Yeah, you can have some good time with them as well. I hope you're able to follow me.
Yes, I am.
I need some space more.
Awesome. In just few minutes, we have got a zoo actually.
Right.
It's fun.
Okay, I just wanted to do one more activity, but then I believe the time. Let's see if we are able to do it.
I think we can spend a few more minutes.
Okay, right. If you're okay, so I'll take you to that activity. Similarly, square and even with triangles, we can make a lot of things. But then today I just thought that we'll work out with circles.
Mhm.
If you're through, just let me know so that we can move to the activity.
Yes,
I think
I'm done.
we can.
We can? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll directly take you. We'll have all the. Okay. So this activity is Synquin. Synquin is a poem of 5 lines. Any one word you can choose, right? As which should be noun. You can take a screenshot if you want, or if you want to click a picture so that anytime you feel like you can go forward with this kind of activity. Then you have to use two describing word, that is adjectives. There should be 3 verbs, any actions with ing or something. Then similarly, the word what you have chosen, you have to use certain phrase or word related to that. And then what you have to do, you have to write a synonym. Right? I hope all of you have taken a screenshot of this.
Yes.
I
Okay,
have,
great.
so I can share in the group later on
Okay,
if
okay,
anybody
right,
needs it.
right. So, like what I thought, this is the poem: mother, loving, caring, or nurturing, guiding, supporting, always there, never tiring guardian, right? So this is the activity, right? What we will be doing, we'll be creating a sketch note on that. So all of you can just either, if you want words, you can write it down, or if you want whichever way is suitable to you, you can take down these words so that we can actually work on this activity. This is Synquin. This is called Synquin, and we'll be creating. Right? If you're ready.
Yes.
Okay. So we all will try our own methods, right? You can take down the words and we can start off with that. Right. Okay. How I would go about with it. First of all, let's make a title. The title of the poem is Mother. You can use shades or colors. I know you all are doing so well, better. Matlab, I'm a beginner, but then you are all are doing wonderfully well. So, right, mother is loving, nurturing, and all that manner. If I have to draw something related to mother, it would be more of an image that I will draw as a guardian angel. She's the guardian angel, right? She's always loving, caring, protecting. Nurturing, guiding, supporting. I also find her as the anchor of my life, holding me strong. You can use whatever comes to your mind. She's like an anchor to me. My anchor is twisting, um, not going in the right direction, right? She's like an anchor to me. Who's holding me really strongly, nurturing, guiding, supporting, always there. The house looks incomplete if she's not around. The houses, all our houses can be different. What we have learned in our childhood, I believe we'll be drawing certain things related to that. Loving. She's also like a guiding star, right? Always shining. She's the sun and the stars and whatnot. Whatever uh, so nurturing, guiding, supporting, always there. never tiring, and the guardian. So we've created a poem with certain icons and certain images. And I hope all of you were able to do something. This is what I feel, what I have drawn. Definitely, you would have your own perspective, something related to it, or something different. Please share it. If you're ready, you can.
So I'm always ready to share and will share in the group, Jagrati.
Right,
Just
right,
need to
right,
add
right.
some finishing touches.
Okay, okay, done, done.
But thank you so much.
Oh,
This
the
was
pleasure was
really
all
wonderful.
mine. The pleasure was all mine. You all are expert. I'm still learning from you, and I still take inspiration from all of you.
Well, trust me, we are all beginners. We come with beginners mindset. So in fact, even today, I'm kind of quite amazed that I could draw so many animal figures just using circles and
Circles,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and definitely would want to try the square and triangle some other day in some other weekly warm up when time permits.
Definitely,
So would love
definitely.
to have you back there for that exercise.
Right, right.
Absolutely. And no, I can vouch for that, that the beauty of this group is that whatever stage that we are in, at least in terms of
Can I stop
sketching.
presenting? Can I come back to
Yeah,
you?
please.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
We are always kind of open to learn from anybody. Like today, while you are doing this thing, you are coming with an educator mindset who like teaching children, small kids is not a child's play, I would say, pun intended. It takes a lot. It takes because uh, as an educator, as a teacher, you are actually giving shape or molding uh, a blank slate, right?
Right.
And what gets over there gets imprinted. And I think this is the best
I
way of doing
swear,
this.
because there have been cases when there have been cases. Oops, sorry.
Did we lose both audio and video, Jagrati?
No, no, I'm there.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Believe must be some network issue. I believe because there are times when parents come to us saying that they're not listening to us, you tell them and then they'll follow. So that time we feel that it's a privilege. But then this generation is really rough to handle. But then I believe a diversion if they're constructively occupied, and that, I believe these are the ways where we can keep them constructively occupied. And once a child is constructively occupied, definitely there's the energy which they have settles down and is channelized in the right direction. I believe because as educators we hold a lot of responsibility and we can really mold them.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, in fact, no, everybody over here is a child in themselves, as you rightly said.
Mention
And
no, we all have,
otherwise,
but I believe responsibilities.
yeah,
We're not meant. I swear. I still tell my husband that I was never meant for responsibilities. But then once I get married, the responsibilities and other things come over, and then actually scenario changes. So I never wanted to grow up. Still, I don't want to grow up. I believe that's why I'm inclined to all such things. I believe we all have that child in us. We never
absolutely.
wanted to grow up, but then the world has grown us up. The responsibilities, basically.
And we can clearly see that making adults sketch something which is like doodle something, and that's what brings us all together is to and I have heard this in a lot of leadership presentations and motivational speeches, like the only thing to grow in the AI era is to be curious, and who can be better curious than a child, right? So it's more about learning back or going back to the childhood
Go
and
right,
developing
right.
that
Where you
curiosity,
find
which is
connection, right. I believe right now, if you close, there are times when, like, there was one session going on, and they asked us to close our eyes and just imagine the best days of your life. Like we all, like most of the staff and all, where we went was our childhood days, where we were playing around with each other in the colonies, where we were climbing trees. I believe those were the best days, what we had, spending time with friends without responsibility. So as we are growing, I believe we yearn going back to our childhood days and imagining them, how happy we were. That
true.
yearning is always there.
Thank you very much, Jagrati, for conducting this session and making us kids again. And no, it was wonderful to see sketch notes from an educator's perspective. From
Yeah.
your lens, it looked like how slowly the visual thinking can be really helpful in a responsible way. Something that can help for others to actually make a progress from the blank state to something that can be visibly seen. So thank you very
Yeah.
much. Open the floor for others to kind of chime in.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you so
I
much. The pleasure was all
Mhm.
mine, and you had been such good student. You did not trouble me. You didn't ask anything, and you were quietly following. That was the best part. Otherwise, my student need me now off and on. But then it was great having you all, and the pleasure was all mine. Have a nice day.
Thank you,
Thank
Jagrati.
you so
You
much.
too.
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Yeah.
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Thank
Kumar
you,
and
Jagrati.
everyone.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye,
Bye,
Kumar.
bye,
everyone.
Thank you all.
bye.
See you.